right, you may begin your presentation now.
All right. So our project called Pillar is we try to make our mission to help high school students build a foundation for their future careers. We with nearly 1.2 billion adolescents aged 10 to 19 living on the planet, and 35% not enrolled in any form of school, we understood why roughly 55% of high school students say that they feel unprepared for college and their future careers. Obtaining a quality education was a problem in itself, let alone seeking resources and tools that will prepare them for their future endeavors. But students saying that they feel unprepared was too broad of a problem, so we knew that we had to narrow it down. So we asked ourselves, why did they feel unprepared, and in what ways? So after surveying a number of students from the United States and Morocco, we found that their concern solidified our mission to prepare students for life after school. As an educational learning platform, our project called Pillar strengthens students in three areas. The first one is the cultural awareness and language acquisition, the career readiness, and the skill development. So to do this, we focus on improving cultural awareness and language acquisition through modules teaching the history of the language and about the cultures it is commonly found in, by reading real-life simulations such as ordering a meal at a foreign cafe, where students can practice their written and oral communication skills, and helping students track their progress by unlocking different building elements to create their own structures and communities as they continue to learn. And in the career readiness section, students are directed to several quizzes that can help them explore careers that match their skills, access courses to learn about topics like business and project management, and network with people and their chosen career path. Lastly, students strengthen their skills by using modules on areas such as negotiating. Through these three key areas, students gain foundational knowledge that will benefit them no matter what they choose to do in their future life. So all of these resources will be available to students on our freemium platform, but if they subscribe to our premium plan for $499 per month, then they will have access without any ads and be able to sign up for our mentoring service, because our business model is based on ads, so we can make money. So we estimate roughly more than $22,000 in profit in the first year, more than $23,000, sorry, in the second year, and more than $24,000 in the third year. So we compete with our competitors like ABC Mouse by track.
Yunus, I'm going to interrupt you. The 3 minutes is up for the presentation, but we'll move right into the Q&A period. So judges, go ahead and start asking questions.
Thanks for the presentation. Very well done, very interesting to be sure. I'm curious if you could go into just a touch more detail that you started on around the business model itself. And so if you can just expand on that a little, I'd like to hear more about that.
Yeah, so our idea is to build a platform, an online platform that can be used by high school students. So for the business model, in order to make money, because it's entrepreneurship, we need to make money, we focus on ads. And we estimated that we can make more with just 100,000 visitors per month. We can make more than $12,000 per month. So it can be very good. And to ensure the social part of the platform, we have a freemium plan so that anybody can access to, but they will have to watch ads and have ads in the platform. So in order to avoid ads, they will have to pay $499 per month, which is with the students in high school we talked with, it's something that they can do.
Yunus, can you share a little bit about how you will create the content?
Yes. So to create the content and the business model, again, we plan to do partnerships with universities so they can provide us with the knowledge they have. All the professors can create the material, but the material we want to use should be interactive. So it's not just a simple video that a person can watch, because everybody can do that, and a lot of platforms do that. But we want something interactive, like it's like a game, like buttons they can touch, people they can talk to. So something that has life inside of it.
Hello. Thank you for the presentation. I just have a question. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you want something interactive and if you want people to interact with another human throughout the platform, you might want to pay the other human. So how are you going to sustain the payment of the other people who will be providing the content just with ads? How do you think about that? How can you assure that you have a lot of people visiting your website, enough to have a lot of money involved in this situation, and then pay enough money to interact with the other clients, I believe? Just a brief explanation would be really nice.
Yes. So in the platform, we distinguish two types of interaction. There is like games, so we don't need people to interact with, like there is AI and everything working there. And we will have not a lot of people, humans doing the interactions. So like we'll have small room chats and group talks, and to pay them, because they can just give their time free. We didn't just focus on ads, but because we do social entrepreneurship, we also thought about donations. So we will look for partnerships with NGOs, with the UN, with Google, with Microsoft, with great companies like that that can support this kind of work, so they can give us the money so we can pay the people that will be working with us.
Okay, thank you.
Eunice, would you plan to have the freemium model up and running for quite some time before you offer the premium model, or what would be the schedule for that?
Yeah, of course, we need to test our model. So we need to work with the freemium model. If it was good, and if we thought that it's working, a lot of people are visiting the website and don't have any problem with the ads, and the ads don't disturb them, then we can think about adding a premium model. So for people who don't like having ads all over their screens.
Thank you.
Now, allow me to ask, if you have a premium offer, just what Christine asked, how much would you charge for the premium offer?
Yeah, as I said,
who are willing to pay?
Yeah, so when we talked with some high school students in Morocco and the USA, the average was like $44.99, which is 15 Moroccan dirhams per month. And we also thought about targeting private high schools that they can give scholarships to their students. Like they will just pay $4.99, so it's not a big amount to pay.
Okay, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
I guess I'll ask one more if we have time. Can you share a little bit about how you've been thinking about mobile-friendly applications, if at all?
Yeah, you mean applications that will be used in mobile phones?
Yes.
Yeah. So we in the first part of the project, we thought about making just a web application, because we'll have a wider screen with everything clear on the screen. But then, with the help of of course, the technicians and engineers we'll have in team, we can think about having a mini model that can be used in smartphones, because it will be more used if it's in smartphones rather than a web app.
Perfect. And the Q&A period is now up. Thank you so much for joining us and for representing Team 5. It was really exciting to learn about the work you all have been doing. So thank you so much. And please join us just in about 20 minutes or 30 minutes for the announcement of the winner. You're now free to leave the Zoom, but thanks again so much for presenting.
Thank you so much for your time. Goodbye.